Welcome back. This is chapter 4, The Ashes That Made Trees Bloom. And now I'm going to explain passage number 7, which is also the last passage from this chapter. So here we go. But when the greedy neighbor heard of it, he took some of the magic ashes and went out on the highway. When the greedy neighbor came to know of whatever happened on the highway, he collected the ashes from that magic mill, and then he too went on the highway. There he waited until a daimyo's train came along, and instead of kneeling down like the crowd, he climbed a withered cherry tree, and here he went out on the highway, and then he waited for the daimyo's procession to come, and excuse me, as it reached near him, he climbed up the cherry tree there instead of kneeling down like the rest of the crowd did. When the daimyo himself was almost directly under him, he threw a handful of ashes over the tree, which did not change a particle. Now when the daimyo and his palanquin, was directly under the tree, this wicked farmer, this greedy farmer, took a handful of ashes and he threw it over the tree, that is, he sprinkled over the tree. But this time, it didn't have any change. It didn't bring about any change in the tree. But on the other hand, what happened? Let's find. The wind blew the fine dust in the noses and the eyes of the daimyo and his wife. Okay, so this time, like previously, that is unlike previously, the way it happened on the previous occasion, that when it was sprinkled, the ash was sprinkled by the good farmer, that the tree was full of the tree instantly got covered with the blossom, with the flowers, with the leaves. But this time it didn't happen so. Instead, on the contrary, the ash was blown to the nose and eyes of the daimyo and his wife. So sneezing and choking, it spoiled all the pomp and dignity of the procession. And then they started to sneeze. They started their voice got choked. Their throat got choked. It spoiled all the pomp and dignity of the procession, and it created some kind of chaos there, because the dignity or the pomp of the procession was now lost, because the daimyo and his wife were coughing, they were sneezing, or their throat got choked, so they were uneasy, they were feeling uneasy, they were uncomfortable. So all the pomp, all the beauty, the beauty of the procession was now lost. The man whose business it was to cry, "Get down on your knees," seized the old fool by the collar, dragged him from the tree, and tumbled him and his ash bucket into the ditch by the road. Now the man, the leader of the procession, that is the man whose duty was to shout, give a cry, that is shout, and ask people to come down on their knees. He went up and he went to the old man, seized him by collar, he grabbed him, he held him by his collar, dragged him, and then tumbled and pushed him down into a ditch by the roadside. Along with pushing him into the ditch, he also threw the basket of ash. Then, beating him soundly, he left him for dead. And then he bet him soundly, that is, he bet him badly. And then he left him to die there. That is, he left him for dead. That is, he left him as he thought that he was dead. Or say he left him there to die. Thus the wicked old man died in the mud, and thus he died there. But the kind friend of the dog dwelt in peace and plenty. But on the other hand, the wicked farmer died there. But on the other hand, the good old farmer, who was the friend of the dog, dwelt in peace and plenty. He dwelt in peace. There was peace in his life. There was things in abundance. That is, he was rich, so everything was available with him. And both he and his wife lived to a green old age, and both of them, the husband and wife, the couple, the good farmer and his wife, both of them lived for a long time. They led a very healthy and active life that was full of prosperity. So this is all from this chapter. Thank you.